Hey guys, it is April from Getting Huggy With It. Today I wanted to share with you that I am going to be trying to do everyday May. So that means you're going to be getting a video from me every single day in May. Some of them will be vlogs, some of them will be book related, some of them will be lifestyle related. It's kind of going to be the whole gamut. But yeah, my aim is every single day. I don't know what has caused me to think that I could do everyday May. I think it's just like, can I do this challenge? And I want to prove it to myself. Yeah, so today is day one and I want to talk to you about my absolute favorites from April. So I've got a bunch of stuff here. I've got some beauty, books, some things I've been doing for self-care, and yeah, I want to share them with you. So let's get into it. So first up is something that I've been doing online. I recently found out that Yale is opening up their the Science of Wellbeing course to the public, which is fantastic. It's a really well-known course, and I found out that you can take it on Coursera. So it's this 6-week course. I'm on week 2, and this week we're practicing gratitude, and I'm really enjoying that. We're also practicing like staying in the moment. Because since my miscarriage in particular, I've really been struggling with my happiness. I've definitely gotten into, I'd say it's more than a funk. I'm going to a therapist, which is helping. But I also realized that you can talk for an hour and then go home and just the same stuff will just come up again. So I'm trying to make a concerted effort to really start to change my life for the better and really aim for happiness. It makes me feel like I'm doing something good, you know? And this course has all sorts of stuff. You've got readings that you're supposed to do. There's also videos where you have the prof talking to you about happiness and what you can do and kind of the myths surrounding happiness too. There's a lot of myths like more money, making more money is gonna make me happy, and she kind of breaks down all of this stuff, and I'm really enjoying it. The next favorite is a bit more sentimental. This is an apple necklace from my nanny. My nanny passed away in early April, and she was 92 years old and you know, lived a really good life. She had good quality life up until the last. It went kind of downhill within a week, and so I'm happy for her that she was so well for all that time. And you know, the end was a bit difficult, but at the very end my mom was there with her, as well as my Uncle Dennis and my dad. They were there with her, and she apparently had a smile on her face as she was passing away, and that means a lot. My nanny and my poppy, I mean, I was there at their house every week. On the weekends we'd go over on Sunday. You can actually see my poppy right here. This is my poppy and me and my sister, and we were just, you know, thick as thieves, and my nanny just had like the most infectious laugh, and she gave me a lot of her jewelry. And this was one of them, and they used to call me McApple. So I have a little apple necklace now that makes me think of her, and I really cherish it. So that's definitely another one of my favorites. I miss my nan, but I know that she's, you know, she's with my poppy now, and that makes me really, really happy. So loving my apple necklace these days. Next is a random music favorite. So one thing that I've found is I really started to listen to audiobooks all the time. Like if I was in my car, while I'm getting ready, you know, while I'm cleaning, all of these things I'd be listening to an audiobook, and that's how I've been able to read so much in a month, which is fantastic. However, I've really been missing music. So I've started listening to Jay-Z's 444 album. This came out, I think, last summer, and it was kind of a response to Beyonce's Lemonade album. And I'd never listened to Jay-Z's response to that. And so I'm loving that. So I've made a point this April that I have to, when I'm in my car, I'm listening to music and I'm not listening to audiobooks. And it's really changing things because I'll like sing in the background of stuff, and I always attempt to sing along with Beyonce too, and I'm horrible at that. But I love singing and it's really, really helping my spirits. So yes to Jay-Z. I've always loved Jay-Z, so yeah. Speaking of audiobooks though, I freaking loved I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. Now this was a book about the Golden State Killer, and if you've been watching the news, they found the Golden State Killer, and I've been so glued to that story. I read this book on audio, and Michelle McNamara was a true crime writer. She had a blog that was really well known, and in particular, she was really quite obsessed with the Golden State Killer and trying to figure out how in the world they are going to catch him and wondering who in the world he was. And I absolutely loved the book. She died, I think she was 75% of the way through writing the book, and then she sadly passed away in her sleep, and never got to see the Golden State Killer found. And so when he was found, I was just overwhelmed with happiness for her. I feel like she was probably already resting in peace, but I just feel like she's even more peaceful now because he was caught. And yeah, you've got to read this book if you haven't yet. It's absolutely fantastic. There's also an introduction from Gillian Flynn in it. Loved I'll Be Gone in the Dark. And then of course I've got a couple of beauty favorites. The first is my Bobbi Brown lipstick. It's, you know, those crushed lip colors that they've come out. It's almost meant to be like a stain on your lips. So it's not quite matte, but it's not glossy. I'm wearing it today. This is in the color Babe and absolutely loving it. It is like a rose color. It really is a perfect rose color. And I absolutely love it. It's like the perfect everyday nudish pink, I would say. And yes, this one I've been obsessed with as of late. And finally, I found a skincare item that has changed my skin for the better. This is The Ordinary's Alpha Lipoic Acid 5%. And this is a serum meant to brighten and to target signs of age. Now, this is making such a huge difference to my face. I've been pairing this with a glycolic acid toner, which is really helping to like take away the dead skin cells and stuff. But I use this every 2 days. You're definitely not meant to use this every single day because it's quite potent. I think they recommend doing it 2 or 3 times a week. So I do it every 2 days, and I'm telling you, I wake up the next day and if I had a spot, it's greatly diminished. My skin is glowy and really smooth. This stuff is gold to me, and I will always have this on my shelves. And you know, the other thing is The Ordinary, they're really affordable skincare, and it's so great that I've got this little skincare regime now that's really working for my skin, and my skin is reacting well to it. I haven't been perfect with my supplements though, and some of those supplements can break you out, so I wonder if that has something to do with it. But honestly, I think this is it's working its magic. So yeah, those are my favorites from April. I've been really trying to focus on happiness again, getting into a good spot mentally, and, you know, appreciating the little things. So, you know, as my Coursera course is telling me to practice gratitude, I'm doing that right now, starting it off right. So yes, this is day 1 of Everyday May. Wish me luck that I'll be able to do this. I hope that you guys like it. That's the other thing, I never checked with you. Do you want to see my face every day? Well, you're going to. I hope that you guys are doing well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!